Hey traders, checking in on the stock market today. Tech sector bulls led by Apple continued to shine. The broader market held on strong. A little bit of rotation going on as usual, and a lot of opportunity with volatile names as usual. Let's check it all out.
Introducing the Chart Guys Swing Report, a weekly digital publication that uses technical analysis to identify long-term market opportunities. Understand the market from a swing trade perspective. Follow institutional money as it rotates from sector to sector, and make the most of the Swing Report's weekly trade opportunities, with key entry and exit levels provided. Performance is tracked and updated weekly. For more information, visit us at chartguys.com. Now, let's check out some charts.
So starting off with SPY, pretty much a non-event day. We did hit a new all-time high today, but not by much. There was not very much range on the day at all. And if you look at the S&P 500 futures chart, you could see that the consolidation that was taking place was very healthy. Just a 4-hour bull flag at this point. We'll see if the bulls are able to confirm this bull flag overnight tonight. And if they do, they're going to keep that full control. And if they do, our new key short-term support level will be the low of today on SPY, which would be that 4-hour higher low on that futures chart. If we see that support level break, we look for a daily higher low to form on SPY with lots of space for it to form. IWM started some consolidation today, and we're looking at a short-term level of 208.26 as support. Simple statement, if that level is holding, the bulls keep their complete control, but notable little pullback day today. No red flags. We'll see if we maintain that higher low. QQQ, all-time highs continue. Again, ton of strength here as well. If we lose 323.73 support, daily consolidation will be underway. We'll be watching for first hourly oversold conditions, which you know is a back burner trade on names coming off of all-time highs. And looking at the 5-minute time frame, we got first 5-minute oversold conditions first thing this morning, and that was your best entry for the day. Look at Netflix today. First 5-minute oversold conditions coming off of all-time highs. Back burner trade. Why is it such a good trade? Because when you're coming off of all-time highs, generally speaking, you are looking for an hourly higher low to form, and you generally have a lot of space for that higher low to form. When you are in 5-minute oversold conditions, the risk to reward of making an entry for that hourly higher low is very favorable. We can see here Netflix down at the low here. That RSI dropped literally right on 30. We grinded that support a little bit. I bet that's a falling wedge on the 2-minute time frame. So again, ideal when you have multiple reasons for entry aligning with each other. And the reasons here would have been a falling wedge, looking for an hourly higher low, and first 5-minute oversold conditions. Oh, it's beautiful. So I wasn't trading this. I was in meetings today and doing other things, but I looked at the chart and was able to say in the chat room, hey, Netflix, first 5-minute oversold conditions. And then I looked back and saw that a Chart Guys member had already posted that 5 minutes prior on the same page. And from there, the opportunity was significant with a 2% move off of that low. XLV, daily inside bar today. If it breaks bearish, we're looking at the last little higher low of 115.83. That level would have to break for the bears to take short-term control and see weekly consolidation underway. But overall, just a healthy consolidation, sideways day. Financial sector broke support. This is the most notable factor of what's going on today for me because it's a little head and shoulders. Let's see if it was clear on the 4-hour. I think I'm having deja vu. I think in the video yesterday, I looked for it on the 4-hour and it wasn't perfectly clear. But anyways, we have lost one little support level. Now we're looking down at 30.49. And if 30.49 breaks, we zoom out for weekly consolidation to be underway. What I am looking for most in this scenario, QQQ up at the high, XLF at the low. We know that inverse relationship is often there, and an S&P 500 bull loves that inverse relationship because it keeps the sector rotation going and it keeps the broader market healthy. So what I'm looking for is when we see QQQ see daily consolidation, do we see XLF start a daily bounce at the same time? Which would be the exact inverse of what we're seeing right now, and again, would keep the broader market content for the bulls. Pretty big pullback on XBI. Here's one of those patterns where you just scout your high or low every single day, and you know when that pattern breaks, it's a short-term shift in momentum. So as soon as we broke that low of yesterday, 153.72, a little light bulb goes off in your head and says, okay, we're seeing something we have not seen in the last 6 days of trading. I know things are a little bit different. We ended up with a notable pullback, daily high or low, anything above 145.75. And we're watching for first hourly oversold conditions, and we got it. There's your back burner, first hourly oversold conditions coming off the all-time high. We bounced from 150 to 152. Not an impressive bounce, but a little 1%er. SMH daily inside bar, strongest close we've ever seen there. So bulls certainly keeping their control. We would have to lose support of 232.71 for there to be any red flags. Still a very strong sector. Tan, big old bull move. So Biden coming into play. I believe he signed an executive order. If not, he's planning to. I wasn't on top of the news because I wasn't at my station today, but definitely something with the new president, who we know is friendly to the EV and solar space. So 123.66 resistance is approaching quickly, and the weekly time frame inside bar bull break and keeping the pattern up of a higher low every single week. On that note, got to give a shout out to Joseph Zuniga on Twitter. Give him a follow. Great EV graphic here. Just organizing everything. There's a lot to be keeping track of in this new space. There's a lot of money flying around. And to help narrow things down, this is awesome. If you are interested in this space, this is something you print out and you put on the wall in front of your trading station. So give him a follow at Joseph, Zuniga. And it's fun just watching his followers climb. You put out a graphic like that, you deserve a bare minimum of 2,000 followers. And he's already up 20 in the last 10 minutes. Let's get him up to 2,000 followers. MSOS, daily inside bars breaking bullish. And we're just looking right back up at the all-time high. If we break 47.55, then 44.40 is our new daily high or low. I did enter on some consolidation, pretty much my anti-FOMO positions. And if we do get a new all-time high, I can aggressively short-term trade more positions as I will be comfortably profitable. And otherwise, I am going to be reserving cash for the next weekly consolidation, as I know a lot of people will be looking to do. But we have not seen a break of the pattern of a higher low every single week in 3, 6, 9, 12 weeks. The VIX, week 21 and 1950. Dollar, weak. Weekly bear flag is on the table. The burden of proof is on the bulls, and they're not doing a good job of proving it. Giving back this much of a move straight after a daily trend change is a red flag. Trend change with a lack of follow-through means zoom out and scout a flag, and that's exactly what we're doing on the weekly time frame. Support is 89.92 and then 89.20. If this is a weekly bear flag, metal bulls are comfortable. We know gold is looking for a weekly higher low to be set. Once we top out, we know we need the daily trend change for that weekly higher low to be set. So just patiently waiting for a loss of the 4-hour uptrend for daily consolidation to be underway, and the same thing for silver. Need the higher low and higher high on the daily for the weekly higher low to be set. Let's check in on XAU, XAG, and see who's stronger, gold or silver. Weekly time frame. So again, it's inverse to the dollar, or I should say it's correlated with the dollar, which means when the dollar is weak, silver is stronger, is what the relationship has been. It's the same weekly bounce that the dollar is attempting, and on this bounce, gold was stronger than silver. Which means dollar up, silver down comparative to gold. So it means when the dollar is going up, silver is dropping faster than gold. That's what's happening. And this relationship and keeping track of this relationship, doing so in the cryptocurrency space and watching altcoins and how they're pairing comparative to Bitcoin is absolutely helping me organize things and keep track of this relationship. So applying things from other sectors, certainly useful when comparing metals with each other. Miners, daily inside bar, if it breaks bearish, our lower high is set. We then scout the higher low compared to 34.48. Again, patient bulls, we're not chasing this bounce. They know we're just going to need to change the daily trend anyways, and they'll patiently wait for the daily higher low if they want to be aggressive. Oil, still extremely strong. Support of 51.82, 51.81, and resistance of 53.94. 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 12-hour. Tightening range on the 12-hour. Could this be a cup and handle? Absolutely. If the EMA 12 holds on the 12-hour, then this sure looks like a cup and handle pattern with resistance, inability to break resistance, little bull flag, and we'll see if the bulls are able to follow through. Have to clearly get over 54 for that break to shape up. Natural gas bounce started yesterday, no follow through. We know we need the 4-hour trend change. So here's our low. High of the bounce was 2563, double bottom. And now the bulls have to break 2563 to change the 4-hour trend and start the daily bounce. From there we zoom out and we would scout a daily lower high to be the most likely result of that bounce. Keeping in mind we are scouting a weekly higher low. And that's where a lot of newer traders get really confused. Wait, I'm looking for a higher low on the weekly. I'm looking for a lower high on the daily. I'm looking for a higher low on the 4-hour. That seems really confusing. But the more you stick with it, it just clicks. It's like riding a bike when you get it. And I love getting messages from people saying, I've been watching your videos for 6 months. It finally clicked. Because I know what that feels like, and it's very empowering. What else are we looking at? So trades I took today. Today was my off day, so I didn't even, right now I got my setup with my main monitor, my side monitor, that's my home base. And today I traded in bed with my one monitor, and it went really well. So that just goes to show you that you don't need all the bells and whistles of fancy setups. It's nice, and it can definitely help, but it's not required. What did I trade? Fubo. Fubo to start the day. So Fubo's scouting a daily higher low because anything above 2601 is a daily higher low. Declining bear volume. Plenty of space for it. Watching for it yesterday. Bears were in complete control closing at the low of the day. Bulls proved nothing. Daily inside bar yesterday. Then it was an upgrade, and it just reminded me of this exact thing back here. Bulls proving nothing. Gap up on an upgrade. Huge bull volume. Huge bull move. It doesn't look huge, but that percentage move from the close here was 27, and we ran up to 40. That's a 50% move. So from here, we had a bull move this morning on reaction to the upgrade. Saw the setup, and I entered pre-market right before the bell rang because I liked this healthy consolidation looking for the higher low. We then saw the big bull move up. I was short-term trading. I scaled out into some strength, then rebought, and then sold a little bit. Once we broke 34, I started shorting. Shorted the first break at 34, cover. Shorted 34.50, cover. And then we had a nice little 15-minute tightening range that broke bull into the end of the day. I was done with it after, I was done with this after the first hour of trading. So I was focused on the first hour, had some nice bull wins, some nice bear wins, ended up with maybe a day and a half maker on that. Other than that, mushroom sector, I'm about to put out a video later on this. I've been swinging this one for a couple weeks at this point. Low cap penny stock, but a beautiful base of support. Scouting a weekly higher low. Finally got the breakout there. That was a 2-day maker on that move up today. And more day trading. NNOX. I had no idea about this ticker. Had a call with Jason and Chart Gal's Lori. And Lori mentioned this play, and I pulled up the chart and said, wait a minute. Double top at all-time high, but huge volume. Closing really strong. I bet we're going to see an all-time high tomorrow. I want a position. So after our meeting, scaled in, scaled out, and left myself with a break-even position in the low 63s. So that allowed me to swing trade it with a bit of comfort. And we're going to be looking for the potential of an all-time high test tomorrow if we can break 69.18. Then we're there. Nice tightening range, breaking out in a big way today. What else? I was trading everything. APHA. So APHA, I know that our key support level, I'm going to do this in the other video. I'm about to do an MJ and mushroom video, so we'll talk about it there. ZM. I traded a lot more than I thought today. So ZM, I entered back here for a swing trade at in the 350s, maybe 351 or so. Scaled out in the 380s and 390s. Patiently waited, knowing that this move is coming off the low. And yes, it is a falling wedge. That's why I'm interested. But we have to change the daily trend at some point for the bulls to prove it to us. So if you're going to go 20% and not change the daily trend while in a weekly and daily downtrend still, I'm going to take profit. So I took the profit. Then I patiently waited for first hourly oversold conditions. Hourly oversold this morning, looking for a daily higher low with tons of space, anything above 331. Made my entry back at 375. Half of an entry, and I have a half an entry to go. If the bulls prove it to me tomorrow by breaking the high of today, 387.21, I will re-enter my second position, roughly where I sold one of my initial positions, and then I'll just use the stop of 372 on that trade. Because if this is our daily high or low, we're looking good to confirm a daily trend change. If this is not our high or low, and we see a little bull move but then fail, I definitely want to be stopped out because the bulls are not proving it to us at that point. So trying to re-enter the swing trade because I like this setup for a monthly high or low to be shaping up. And now it's just up to the bulls to prove it with follow through on the daily time frame. Believe that's all my trades today. So I hope you had a good day, and we will see you over the weekend if you're a Chart Guys member, and if you're not, what are you doing with your life? Do good things. That's one thing you could be doing.